Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another video. Look at that frizz. I just recently washed it and these little baby curls underneath. I think they're called Irish curls. I'm not sure, but my hair gets really curly underneath and I just brushed it out and it's really frizzy. It was a really good morning. I had an early lunch. And so now I'm just getting ready for the day. I have a meeting in a few hours, and I also want to run to the store because I'm looking for some outdoor furniture, patio furniture. I have a couch and 2 chairs, but I have no cushions for them. I threw those out when I left California because they were really ratty, and now I'm having a hard time finding ones that are the right sizes. So I may end up getting cushions that are a little bit too small. I did a quick Google search. I think I can find some within 2 inches. So I'm on the lookout for that. I'm also on the lookout for a table for the screened-in porch, like an outdoor dining set. I don't want anything too big. I have the space for it, but I don't need like a giant one. I don't know, you guys. I'm half tempted just to go buy one new, but I really promised myself I would try to find some things that are secondhand. I just don't know where to do that. That's the plan for today. I'm gonna squeeze a matcha in there. So it's gonna be matcha, meeting, and then shopping. But as I say that, I'm almost ready for the day. So I may squeeze in opening 1 or 2 of these boxes behind me. I feel like I'm making really good progress with unboxing things. Those 3 boxes behind me are the last boxes for my room. All the kitchen boxes are done, all the living room boxes are done, and then I haven't started unboxing the guest room / Jules's room or the office. But the garage looks a lot better. The garden looks good. I was reading all the comments this morning trying to get all the tips. The general consensus is that it looks pretty, most importantly, but the flowers need to be shifted forward. I get that. I see it now. I might do it. I think I'm gonna sit on it for a little while, but the thought of digging those flowers up, it's just, I don't know, I just don't want to. I'm not saying it doesn't need it. I think some of the comments said that the hydrangeas are gonna get really big, so they need room. What happens if not? Will they take over the other flowers, or will they die? Like, what's gonna happen if I don't give them some room? So before I go dig it up, please let me know. But I do appreciate all the comments and all the tips. I don't remember if I said this or not. I did end up but putting black mulch on top to make it cohesive. Then I realized, I am not good at this. Then I realized that the other mulch actually isn't black. It's more of like a brown, real wood chips. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't really mind. If I have to go dig it up, it's not the end of the world because I'm probably gonna have to fix the mulch situation. I don't know. I want it to, should it all match? Should it be the rubber mulch? I like the rubber mulch, but I'll tell you one thing, I am having a good time doing it. I feel like I've already learned a lot and what to do next time to make it better, or if I dig it up, what to do differently. Also, someone suggested that I should do a chaos garden, and I recently saw that on a TikTok. I wanted to try it then, so I may do it. I just don't know where. But if you've never heard of a chaos garden, it's basically when you go where you go and get just a whole bunch of different seeds. I'm sure you prepare the soil and all that good stuff, but I guess you just like combine all the seeds and you mix them all up and you just throw them in the garden. That really sounds like something I would like. I knew the other day when I started this that it was possibly going to become my newest obsession, and I feel like it is. I want a really pretty backyard. And this backyard was pretty bare to begin with, so like a blank slate, possibly even like a water feature out there, like a waterfall or a bird bath. Not a waterfall, you know what I mean, a water fountain. I'm just happy that none of the comments said that I made like any major mistakes, nothing that can't be fixed. I can dig them up, maybe I can leave them. I need you guys to let me know. The front yard doesn't need as much work as the backyard. It was okay. I did do a lot of weed pulling the other day, but other than that, there is some plants and flowers up front. I will move up to the front eventually, but I figured since I don't know what I'm doing, the privacy of the backyard is much more appealing instead of the neighbors being like, what is she doing? Since I don't know what I'm doing, I did not want that to be obvious to the neighbors. So I'm learning in the backyard, and then when I get brave enough, I'll start getting fancy on the front yard. Anyways, for a trial garden, I'm happy with it, but I might have to expand it for those hydrangeas. Keep the tips coming. Maybe give me some ideas of some other pretty and easy flowers to plant. I can start a whole other section maybe, or expand that section. I don't know. This is just a big box. Oh, almost tossed it. It's a big box of everything. Stuff that I've taken out of other boxes and I haven't had a spot for it. I've thrown it in here, and then at the bottom is extra overstock makeup. So what that means is it's time to go through this again, and I think I'm gonna send all my extras to my nieces and my sister. I know it's gonna be a mess, but I'm gonna try to organize this and to keep, trash, and give away. Extra hair stuff. I don't think I'm getting rid of this because you never know when you're gonna need a little hair clip or whatever. And then, you guys remember these? Do people still use these? When the girls were little, I used to use these all the time to do their hair for gymnastics. Never know when we're gonna need that. This is the stuff that I wanted to keep. I love these brands so much, but it's just more than one person can go through. Almost this whole pile. Okay, I'm keeping the blue. I can do it, I can do it. Keep. Give away. I'd previously started this bag, so I'm just gonna add this stuff to it. And then I'll try to find a box. I'm sure I've got plenty in the other room. Although we did go to recycling the other day and I got rid of the first round of boxes. But I've already started another one as I'm unpacking. This is ridiculous. I also want to find like a women's shelter. I'm gonna make a pile for Danielle and Mary Kate, my sister, and then I'm also gonna look up and try to find like a women's shelter or something where I can donate some of this other unopened stuff. I'm gonna just keep the stuff that I use. There's a few things that I want to try in here that I've never tried. I'm gonna get rid of the rest. Not rid of, you guys know what I mean. Done. I only had time for one box because it's time to go make a matcha and get on this Zoom meeting. The Band-Aid really adds to the aesthetic.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you ready for this?
Is that better?
Yes, I nailed it. Beautiful. Shall we try it?
Yeah.
I've been working on the consistency of my cold foam. I looked up a recipe, thick and creamy and flavored with lavender.
Good?
Much better.
Oh, really?
I feel like I could probably use a little bit more flavoring, like the syrup. but it's nice and sweet. What do you think? Better than the last time? Look how pretty.
We're sitting down way too early.
We are way too early. We are 15 minutes too early.
Like
Embarrassingly early.
Like just like
It's okay. We
should
can
we just
wait.
ring it?
No, it's too early.
Oh no, we shouldn't. That would be bad. You're bad.
You're so silly, Haley.
Bad.
This is one of my best ones.
Ever?
Well, since I've been trying to do the lavender flavor and the cold foam, because normally I would
You
just.
have some on your face, but it kind of looks like freckles.
Here's the thing, when I closed, I also used some food coloring, some lavender food coloring, and every time I close it, it splashes me. And I asked Haley, hey, is there anything on my face?
I said yes.
And then I wiped it and I said, is that good? My froth, I don't know if cold foam and froth are the same thing, but I looked up a recipe for cold foam. It's more of what you get in the coffee shop. What I've just been doing is frothing with the electric frother, just oat milk. And it does, it froths it up a little. But the secret is to add some heavy whipping cream.
That makes a lot of sense.
And syrup. And so then you get lavender cold foam. And you put a couple drops of food coloring on it, and then you splash yourself in the face, and then you have a lavender latte matcha. And then you have a lavender I'm glitching. A lavender
Matcha.
I was gonna get there. All right, you guys, we're about to sign on to our meeting.
No, we're not.
Actually, I'm gonna really, in about 12 minutes, but I'm gonna go clean the kitchen up a little bit while we wait for my matcha latte, my lavender, I can't do it, my lavender matcha latte. Lavender matcha latte. Lavender matcha latte. Got it. Okay, we're at the hardware store. Which one? Lowe's. And we're shopping for, it's cold in here, a dining room, an outdoor dining room set. It's a little chilly. I mean, obviously, we wouldn't have a rack of rugs behind us, but we could. This one's nice though.
I want like a vintagey one.
Yeah, I want circular, but this is a little bit, this isn't it. I don't mind this one, but this one is bar height, and I don't think we want that.
There's not really a circle, is it?
It's not a circle either.
That'd be pretty.
Maybe they have it in white. That's like the only circular one on display, I think. Much like the bar stools we found. We just went to a couple different stores. We don't really know what we're looking for, but we'll know it when we see it. Yeah, I like these because they rock. I need to also look for cushions for our outdoor like couch and stuff. And now we're at a vintage furniture store and we found the cutest bench for the garden. How cute. This is exactly what we needed. I don't know if we're gonna find patio furniture, but remember I said a bird bath? Oh, I want this flower bite. That could be it. I was picturing something bigger.
Can we please do
But this is really
It will
cute.
finish our charcuterie board. We have to get it. We have to get this.
I do love it. Instead of the bench, this. I mean, because we could also put this out by the
This is the
garden.
table.
Oh, I know. It's on the screened-in porch. This is all we're gonna have. It's a little small, but we could put it outside.
Yeah, let's do it outside.
But what I need to let's go in and look and see if they have.
What if they
How much is it? But yeah, this can't be for the screened-in porch.
If they take it from
No, no one's gonna take it.
Oh, and they fold. Follow me.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Are you ready to go to your new home? You guys, we left. We went to one more store and then we immediately came back because I think we think, okay, first of all, what the plan is gonna be, it's gonna go in the screened-in porch temporarily. I think it's a little too small for that space, but maybe I'll love it there and then we're golden. But I also think it's gonna look good out like in the yard somewhere, maybe over by the little garden I'm working on. If it doesn't work, if it's too small for the screened-in porch, obviously it's gonna go out in the garden, but I'm gonna stay in the screened-in porch until I figure out what else I'm gonna put there. A bigger table. I just think it may be a little too small, but I'm hoping, what if it looks fabulous on the screened-in porch? And maybe it's not too small because I really, really, really love it. Loved it so much that we came back for it.
Yeah, and they knew.
And they knew. They're like, oh, you're back.
Here again, huh?
They did give us a little
She was
discount.
nice,
She was
huh?
so nice. I've always wanted a little bistro table.
You're gonna fall in love with it. Even
I'm already in
more.
love with it. Ah, she's home. She's perfect. I need to clean that up. But Here it is. All right, I cleaned up a little bit outside. I have a trash pile, don't mind that. I did get the big TV box that was on the ground here. I got it flattened out and folded over, so hopefully that will fit in my car. I can take that to recycling in the next couple days. Now I wanna get a carpet, an outdoor carpet for out here, maybe some pretty pots and some flowers maybe. I'll show you, but that's kind of what I'm thinking to decorate this area up. The table's out here. It is small. It is smaller than I was imagining that I wanted a table out here, but I kind of like it. So it may stay here. The plan is to keep this here until I find a table that I absolutely love. If I never find one, this will stay here. If I do find one, then I'll move this out to the backyard and then maybe into like a pretty sitting area out there. Here it is. There's some dead spots on the grass. I got some grass seed, so hopefully that'll grow in nicely, but I'm thinking out there I could get some pretty potted plants, or maybe in here, I don't know. You guys tell me. Should I get some and put them on the inside? Should I get some and put them on the outside? Recommendations, what should I do? I don't think I'm gonna do another flower bed there, but maybe, let me know. This is the other area that was already here. It's got three, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got 3 plants. I don't know what they are. This one looks to be a little bit dead, but there's 3 of them. And then there's some rocks. I don't know if it maybe doesn't drain well, so they put rocks. I don't know if it was a rock flower bed. I'm not sure. Let me know. What do you think I should do over there? Maybe I could add some color here. Here's a better look of these plants out here. So I could do something with that, but I definitely think it needs more color. This needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I think once I get it cleaned up out here, it'll be nice. I think right now I'm gonna go shop online for some cushions that might fit these 2 chairs and this couch over here. It's gonna be nice out here. I love it. I really do. I've never had a screened-in porch. That is not true. I've had 2 screened-in porches. Both of them were in Maryland. I've had 2. Why does it feel like I haven't? So that's what I think I'm gonna go do right now. Maybe shop for an outdoor rug for out here. I'm gonna go get myself ready for bed. I'm gonna get snuggled up on the couch. So anyway, don't forget, comment down below what I should do here. Please, I need your tips. That's all for now. I'm gonna sign off. Until next time, I love you all and I'll see you later.